Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings, broadcasted live from Apple Valley. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Thank you for joining us today. Sorry about uploading that video late yesterday. We shook hands, we left, Scott left, and then I just got busy, forgot to upload it, but I will upload this today. Wake up, America. Wake up. Wake up. For the Biden 2025 budget comes like a thief in the night.
Yeah, well, it ain't a thief in the night because it's right in front of us.
Right in front of us.
Right in front of
That
us.
was a little twist from James Brown and the Blues Brothers there. First of all, we already talked about this, the budget. But first of all, if this $7.3 trillion budget proposal is approved, you're shaking your head.
Oh, this is crazy.
Dead on
money.
arrival?
This is crazy money.
It will take effect fiscal year 2025, which starts on October 1st this year.
Yeah, it's a little over 6 months from now.
It'll start before the general elections, right? We think it's going to be dead on arrival in the House, right? Unless
We'll see.
some Republican congressman has a heart attack and dies, and
Yeah,
now the Democrats take control.
Very thin majority. Right?
Heartbeat
Very
away.
thin.
Well, it's a heartbeat away from Democrats taking control, and it'll be a marathon, a sprint to get as much as they can get passed in before Biden gets ousted. I mean, we're talking what are we, 2, 3, 4?
This right here
Four
is
congressmen?
just enough, not counting what he's done the last 3.5 years. This is enough to not vote for this guy. This is crazy.
Check this out. Voting Biden out of office really doesn't matter if this monstrosity is passed. Let me say it again. 7.3 trillion. Trillion. Let it sink in for a couple seconds.
Yeah, because what is a normal, like a normal spending,
1,
income
2 trillion?
and spending?
One?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean like income, taxes coming in, and normal spending. If they were not deficit spending,
Yeah, it's
about
like
3 to 4 trillion,
3 to
right?
4 trillion. Yeah, you're right.
So this is almost double that. So just think about that. You don't think your taxes are going to go up? I don't care who they say they're going to tax. You're going to get taxed.
And politicians take loans, government loans, in order to tax and spend more deficit.
Right.
This is the biggest potential tax increase since your grandparents' lifetime, coming in, 5-6 months.
Yeah.
I want to read you the preamble to Biden's fact sheet on the whitehouse.gov. They published a propaganda fact sheet. Okay, listen to this. Quote, budget details vision to protect progress, lower costs, protect and strengthen Social Security and Medicare, invest in America and the American people, and reduce the deficit. End quote. Did the Inflation Reduction Act reduce inflation?
No.
No, it was a Green New Deal.
Yeah.
Do you really think these liars are they're going to do this for the American people?
There's some secret code words in that. Just crazy. Lower costs.
There's nothing. How are they going to protect? We're going to come back to this, protect and strengthen Social Security, and we're going to show you that the retirees, the old folks, the long in the tooth like Scott,
Right here,
they're going to
yeah.
get smashed.
Yeah, they're already talking about that. Not that the money's running out, but the fact that, we're going to start losing some of our benefits. And again, I know some of you are, all twisted up about Social Security and Medicare, but, those were, for us that worked 40 years or 50 years, those are funds that we paid into that. It's not like we're on the dole, we're getting free money coming across the border.
And we're still paying.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we pay taxes on that.
And we pay taxes
So,
on it.
that's like a double dip deal, but
Federal taxes. Some states don't tax the
some don't.
retirement,
but,
yeah. So this preamble is a bold-faced lie. And here's one example of many in this fact document, right? There's a heading in bold in the fact sheet that reads, quote, requires billionaires to pay at least 25% of income in taxes.
That's huge.
Requires billionaires to pay at least 25% of income in taxes. Now watch this. This is a cleverly deceptive to make it sound better, because in the same paragraph it reads, quote, the president's budget includes a 25% minimum tax on the wealthiest 0.01%. Though, word for word, those with wealth of more than 100 million. Doesn't say billionaire. Billionaire, that's a big gap between 100 million. And you're probably saying, so what? I'll never have 100 million in my lifetime. So what? So this is a big lie, even within the same paragraph. So if this is a lie, more stuff in there is going to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Notice how it reads wealth. This isn't tax year income. They said in the it'll 25% of income in taxes, but it's wealth. It's net worth. You could be living off the residuals of that 100 million, just, toes up on the beach somewhere, right. And because of your hard sacrifice and shrewd investing, right? And sacrifice, and be taxed every year if the nest egg and your stocks and your real estate and your bonds and your gold and your silver and your food storage is over 100 million net worth.
What is the emphasis here on people doing well? Nothing. Right?
Nothing.
This is anti-doing well. This is negative.
And we'll get to that later in the segment too. This is why don't I just live off the government teat? The government cheese.
Well, and I think that's what they want. Income redistribution. We talked about that.
Okay, all right. So if he's lying here, he's lying elsewhere.
Okay. So do you remember the DIE? DIE. Diversity, inclusion, and equity. Well, this concept is the backbone of this budget.
Backbone!
Yeah. A study conducted looked at the tax code and how taxes affect different racial groups. This is crazy.
Racial groups?
Yeah. So this is like
This is from the Treasury study.
Yeah.
The paper they published a year ago.
Yeah. They say the tax code is racist.
Racist!
Like bridges are racist.
Racist!
Really? Everything is racist. Think about it. If the budget is geared towards being lenient towards racial minorities, it's overcompensating by punishing the majority, or rather, white people. Wealth redistribution.
Yeah, it's wealth redistribution. Take from the rich, give to the poor. We don't care what you say.
Yeah, the Robin Hood syndrome. Robin Hood economics.
Yeah.
Take from one racial group to give to another racial group. Reparations, kind of, right? Instead, taxes should be based on encouraging businesses and growth and the economy and opportunities.
That's what taxes should be about.
Capitalistic society.
But they want the crabs in the barrel want to claw you and bring you down so that you can't get out of that barrel.
Yeah, it's wrong. This is really wrong.
Wrong. The proposal expands the definition of income to include unrealized capital gains. Oh my gosh. This means the gains your investments have made. Not saying that you've sold and realized those gains, just the gains. Theoretic that you bought at this price and right now it's at this price. That's all going to be taxed. But you haven't sold them to capture or realize those gains. This operates as a prepayment right now for your future capital gains tax liability.
This is going to drive people to invest elsewhere.
Right?
Right?
Why
invest here?
Why? Stockbrokers, why do it?
You're going to lose it.
Average Joe trying to play on the stock market, either short-term traders or long-term traders. I mean, currently, you pay 15% tax on realized gains. You would now be taxed 39.6% on all gains, realized or not. Now, add the taxes by each state. I mean, the states tax it too. So that's a federal 39.6. So you can approach 50. California, 55%.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say
on that gain.
Pushing over 50%.
Here are the ramifications. Devastating for retirees on a fixed income. Business owners will also suffer. You start a business, grow it over time, sacrifice working long hours, and finally, okay, I can have some employees and I can cut back on the long hours, right? And you build it up, right? And time to sell it, you're going to have to sell it for those capital gains. A minimum of over 1/3 of your hard-earned money will go to the federal government. That's where the cheese is sour. The government cheese is really sour there.
Again, why is this kind of a method encouraging people to do well and to pursue their dream? You know, they're going to get slammed
No,
by the government.
they can't
Taxes.
pursue the dream.
This is crazy.
The American dream is going to be crushed and trampled over by Bidenites.
I mean, right now, most people can't afford to buy homes because of interest rates and the price of homes. They haven't started to come
You got to
down.
have dual income, and then somebody else is watching your child at daycare.
You know, you try to buy a car these days. Car prices are high. Interest rates on cars 7, 8, 9%.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because of inflation, yeah.
Just crazy money. So this is just another chunkier rear end that they're taking.
Yeah. Guess what? As Cameron likes to say, guess what? You will have to declare bankruptcy or sell off your business just to pay the taxes. Oh, and if your investments decrease, sorry, there's no refund for future capital. According to taxfoundation.org, just this provision will reduce gross domestic product, gross national product, reduce wages a little bit, and reduce full-time equivalent jobs by 59,000. Just this clause.
That's negative yardage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing? So death taxes are increased under this proposal. That's the price everyone is going to pay
to vote Democrat
after you die. You know, I mean, yeah, I don't want to vote
death
after
taxes,
I die.
right?
If, you know, wanting to gift your home to your children instead of passing the original basis on that home to your posterity. Reassess. We talked about that a while back. Reassessed. California is right on top of that program. It's killing people. They're having to sell their homes that their parents have willed to them or given to them, and because they can't afford the property taxes.
So if you don't know what the original basis is, that's what you buy your home for. Let's say Grandma bought a home in Pasadena for $40,000 back in '35, and now it's worth $3.5 million.
A heck of a house in '35 for $40,000.
$3.5 million now.
Yeah.
Right.
Same house.
They wouldn't reassess at $40,000. It'd be reassessed at $3.5 million, and now you got to pay 49% taxes. You got to sell the house.
Right. Can't do it. Can't pencil it out. And then in the meantime, you got squatters that'll move in there and take it over, and you can't get them out because it's a civil matter.
So this taxfoundation.org said the overall projection is that, here it is, for the 11-year revenue is going to be up 2.2 trillion, right? Tax and spend. Long run GDP down 2.2%. So what? Well, GDP quarters, a 3% quarter is great. You're on fire, 3.4?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever been 4.7. Maybe during World War II. When everything was producing and on the economy on fire.
When we were making stuff.
Yeah, long run wages down 1.6%. That's a negative. And check this out. Long run, we're talking 11 years. Full-time equivalent jobs down 788,000. 750,000 jobs lost.
That's scary numbers.
It's going to crush us.
Yeah.
It's going to crush you, the middle class, and the poor.
Yeah,
all these taxes, the tax and spend.
This is not good. Not to mention all the people that are coming across the border doing stuff for,
Yeah, let's give
nothing.
them money. They're the ones that are doing great in the Biden economy.
Right.
We keep saying it. Vote them out.
Yep, our famous 3 words. Vote them out. We got the opportunity coming up here in a few months. Take advantage of it. Please vote.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We really appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too. Take care. Thank you.